So I'm 3 hours from home. All my tools are in my wagon, but I just took my breaker bar, set it under this bolt, bumped the starter relay, rolled the car up on it, and got this to position back in place. This bolt fell out of here, and I'm gonna try and get it to stay in place just so I can get home. This is so annoying. Like, nobody would believe this happened if I wasn't filming it right now. So I just called my wife and let her know that the engine mount bolt had started to back out. And then I pulled over. I'd used that breaker bar that's been sitting in my trunk since like 2012. And I bumped the starter relay to get the car to, like, basically, imagine like driving up a ramp, but instead it's just this, you know, the bar of the ratchet was lifting up on the engine. Basically got to a point where I could push the engine bolt in, and then I was like, you know, pulling real hard on the engine itself. I was able to like hold my thumb down on the end of the bolt and jam it in as far as I could. It's stripped. It's done. I got to replace that side mount, and I have an aluminum one in it, and I like using the aluminum ones because they're like 5 pounds lighter, but I will put in the cast steel one just because I don't want to deal with this again. I don't have any tools with me, but I should have known I would have been all right because I managed to find 2 10mm sockets while working on this. What I really needed was a flathead screwdriver, but I managed to twist down the band clamp using a penny. So that was cool. Like, I didn't want to like set up my tripod on the side of the road because that would have been a little sketchy, I think, but I got it done. This motor mount is stripped. It's an aluminum one. Usually they do okay, but this one did not. This mount is wasted. It's just, I can move the insert around, it'll pull out, and then my bobble strut is also broken. So this is not happy right now. So I'm gonna take these three 15mm headed bolts out that hold on this side plate here. Let's see if I can get them out. My back hurts. That sucks. I've had a long day of doing nothing and it's fucking bugging me. This is the, I don't know what they call it, motor plate or engine plate, I don't know. But once you get these bolts out, you can't just pull this thing out. Like, the bolts are insanely long. You can, like, you know, sometimes you can just swing this around and they'll fall out. I'm gonna try lowering the engine a little bit, see if I can get 2 of them out. I think you gotta lower it for 2 of them and raise it for another one. Alright, bottom one's out, and then these top 2 come out from the top, I think. This, and I gotta go get milk for dinner. It's gonna take Darian's car to go get milk for dinner, but Darian's car needs brakes. There we go. What's all that junk under there? Oh, it's one of the little zip tie heads. That's out, and then, yeah, I just need a little more height for that one. I'm starting to lift up the car, so hopefully this is it. There we go. I fucking hate these things. Alright. I guess David felt bad for me because I showed up. I hit him up the other day. I was like, yo, I need one of these mounts because this one's stripped. And then I showed up. He was like, oh, I picked out the best one I had. I was like, dude, you didn't have to do that. Like, he's like, well, I know I wouldn't want to put anything rusty on my engine. I was like, you do not know me, my friend. I stood there and talked to him for a few minutes. He's a cool dude. I haven't took my afternoon meds and I haven't done much, but I gotta chill out. Doctors are telling me that even on days I consider an easy day, I'm probably still doing too much. Told me I need to stop driving so far. They told me I need to stop working so much. Now, if I was smarter, I would cut these damn bolts down, but that's something I always save for next time, and then you get this shit done in a panic. Got the bottom bolt on, raising this engine up. It's not quite in the right spot, and that's okay. All right, so my insert is wasted on this thing, so don't tell me about it. All right, I know. So the front motor mount is still in it, so it's, you know, the front motor mount's putting in work right now. I couldn't find a 19, but I found a 3/4 inch wrench, so that's just gonna have to do. That's what I got. Man, ow, damn it. Oh, it's an 18, that's why. Well, I couldn't find an 18, but I found this. I'm just kidding, that works like garbage on these. Oh, I'm just kidding, I found this. Now this, yeah, that's going in. A little stiff, but I hate this. I hate this insert a lot. I need to go order one. All right. that's gonna work great. All right. This is, wow, that is something. Oh, Keith is going to make so much fun of me for this. I just cracked my shoulder doing that, so that's interesting. It's one of the, don't get old, kids, it'll fucking kill you. One of the more interesting parts about being old is finding all of the places in your body that will make noise that you never knew would make noise before. Like, that didn't even have a reason to make noise before. Your body should work silently. You should be able to move entirely without noise, and I can't even walk down the friggin' steps anymore. Alright, so that's tightened down, or that's down. I gotta tighten that with a ratchet and extension. Alright, that one's tightened down. Tighten down. Let's see how bad it shifts when I let the weight all the way down. Oh, yeah, that's. I've had worse. I've had way worse. That don't look too bad. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna order another insert this weekend. You used to be able to get this whole thing, and they were super cheap, and now you can only get the inserts. So, and then this had red poly inserts. And I'm not going to put those back in. I don't need a. It's got a solid front motor mount. I'm going to put a solid rear end. It's got a solid trans mount. This one will be fine if I don't do that. I might just fill it with urethane and let it harden over the weekend. So, if you're still watching, cool. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep doing this because I would be doing all of this dumb car stuff anyway. But instead I'm just pointing a camera at myself and I'm amassing a ton of footage, and then on days that I don't feel like being outside, I'm going to sit in front of the computer and edit it down. That's literally what I'm doing. So, you know, I really appreciate you watching. I would like to be able to do this more. So, you know, subscribe and like the videos and share them with your friends. Share them with people you hate. You know, share them with your grandma. If you're at a restaurant and you have a Flipper Zero, put it on streaming there, because I think that would be really funny. Don't do that. Like, don't get caught doing that. Okay. Actually, my friend sent me a video of him watching it on, like, I don't know, 75 or 85-inch TV in his living room, and I was like, this is horrifying. Why are you doing this? Like, you have so many better things you could be doing right now. My content is not meant for that, but it did kind of feel good. So I'm gonna keep doing stuff like this. I'm gonna keep doing dumb stuff. You know, working on my friends' cars and picking up stuff for other people, moving it around, and working on my own car for a few minutes here and there. There's just, get the fuck out of here. There's a failure fly. So anyway, you know, thanks for watching. Share this with people you hate. Tell people you love about it. If you want stickers, let me know. I did a small run of stickers like 15 years ago as a joke. And a handful of people have asked me for one again, so I feel like I should get some made. So if you want stickers, let me know, and I'll figure out how to make it happen. I had a very funny picture for it too. So anyway, thanks for watching. An hour a day will make your jack stands go away, but sometimes you just gotta work on your car for a couple minutes in the afternoon to put off a problem you've been dealing with for 2 months. Oh, in case you missed it, I did start. I have 2 other YouTube channels. One of them is where I'm kind of like posting music and camera stuff, and that's like my band channel, but also my media channel. I have another one called F'd Up Intersections of Pennsylvania. You know, if more than 5 or 10 people tell me that it's a good idea, I'm going to keep doing it, even if nobody else watches it. So.